What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? I'm having mus, uh, muscle spasms in my back. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Wherever you are in the world, yes, it's me, April Love, here in Boston, wishing you a blessed time. Truly hope you find reasons to smile, laugh, enjoy life, appreciate everything and everyone around you. Stephanie, what's up? What's good? Thank you for the like. Thank you for coming in. To anyone that comes in, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell. Check the links in the description. Um, I got everything from my last video, which is also my last Love Lift track for Superwoman, aka Lily Singh. Um, Song is called One Love Superwoman. It's upbeat. Um, I wish I could have done a better job with it, but I did the best I could with the skill set and um, instrumentation that I had available. Um, the link is in the description. Also, if you want to donate, there's a PayPal. If you want to get something from aloveproductions.com, you can go there. Or you can support me throughout social media. All the links are in the description. And with all that being said, how are you doing? Make you share out the stream, let people know about it, and the love lift track. Please make sure you share that out and tag Lily Singh, Superwoman. Um, let me write out her Twitter so you guys can tag the right name, right? So it's at was it I Super Woman. Hi, hi. And she's verified, so you'll see the blue check mark next to her name. Um, I'll put her real name underneath so you know that it's hers. And right now, her picture on her Twitter is of her wearing a yellow beanie, yellow, scully cap, winter hat. So if you share out the last video, the last Love Live track, make sure you tag this name, Lily Singh, and you're gonna see at double lowercase I, Superwoman, double lowercase i's. Let her know that one of her fans made an awesome video for her to celebrate her because she's all about spreading that love and positivity and uplifting and all that good stuff. So I know there's another live stream going on. That's why other people are not here yet, but they should be coming in shortly. And I got a cough going on, and my back I keep getting muscle spasms, so you might hear me struggling a little bit. So what I think I'm doing tonight is I brought the last art piece I was working on at home. I'm going to show you real quick. I keep forgetting I can flip the camera. I'd rather show it this way so you get it in the light. So, this is the piece I started Saturday night. I think I'm not gonna add too much to it. I might put some white in it to kind of like make things pop. because I feel like the statue just kind of gets, because it's black and I'm blending it with the colors in the background. I feel like it's just kind of, I'm losing. I feel like it gets lost in the photo, in the in the piece. So I would like it to pop a little bit, not too much, but I want to give it more depth and more texture. So, and my intention is only to be on for maybe an hour or two. Let's see if that's what ends up happening. Um, my back is hurting. And so this weekend already has been a little bit of a struggle. Um, I finally got on the upside. I got my Jeep fixed. Downside is that for 2 days I had my right arm was hurting to the point that I really couldn't do any kind of working out with it without straining it more. And today, Monday, I was intending to go to the gym or do a workout. I could barely get myself moving just on a physical energy level. Couldn't get myself moving, and now I'm dealing with a muscle spasm under my shoulder blade. So, hopefully that will be taken care of by the morning and stuff. So, money magnet, what is it? I saw that on the last one. Thank you. And if you can, on the last video, on the last live stream, not live stream, the Love Lift track, if you can share that on Twitter and tag this name, Lily Singh, aka Superwoman. She has two eyes on both ends of her screen name, and she's verified. So you'll see the little blue check mark next to her name, and she's wearing a yellow Scully in her picture right now. So, yes, so you go make sure if you share it on Twitter that you tag her. Let her know. Say, hey, you have to check out this, and get people to retweet it or retweet my tweets, that I've been putting out all day trying to get her attention. Because I would, that's what I want. I want one of these people. I really want one of them. Even if they, like, of course I would love them to share it out. But at the very least, I would love one of them to at least leave a comment or a private message just going, hey, I really appreciate what you did. It really means a lot. I wish you the best. Because all the creators that I watch, they all talk about lifting people up and spreading love and positivity and whatever. And that's obviously what I'm trying to do with the Love Lift tracks. So far I've done 5 YouTubers. The next person I'm doing is Ellen DeGeneres. I know she's not a content creator, but we all know Ellen. We all know what she does. And, I feel like there's no better person that I can do a Love Lift track for than Ellen DeGeneres. I kind of have an idea, a very faint idea. I already got the lyrics written out, and I got a very faint idea on the direction and the music. It's not going to be upbeat, which I would love it to be, but when it comes to the Love Lift tracks, I kind of let the music go I kind of let the music and the lyrics do what they want to do instead of trying to force a direction. Like I kind of forced the direction on the Superwoman song because I wanted it to be an upbeat, high energy song, and kind of like that, you know, not reggae, just that more like, not even Latin, but that like Caribbean, or because she's very much into, you know, she's very much into, um, not just Indian style, Bengali or whatever type of, I don't know what that type of music is called, but I know she loves Carnival in Trinidad, and she loves that soca, I think that's what it's called, soca music, and I try to do my best to make the music go in that direction, because I want it, if she does listen to it, she sees the effort of me trying to put her flavor into the song. I in this video too. I put one little clip of her throughout the whole thing, and I wanted to do something. I wanted to do something a little different than what I did with the video, but I did what I could at the time. You know, and thank you, Money, for coming in. And I get you, no problem. I understand. And thank you for sharing it out. I appreciate it. And thank you for stopping in and stuff. So I understand. So go do what you got to do. Much love and stuff. So, but kind of struggling a little bit tonight on a physical level. All right, so I am live now. It's been 12 minutes in. Once again, anyone that comes in, make sure you hit the like button. Kind of don't want to just wait for people. I think I want to just get this started. So I wish I could type in the chat. But I am going to set up my camera so I can start the art a little bit. I don't think I'm going to do too much to this because I really don't want to mess it up. I think I'm just going to highlight it a little bit. Try to make the surroundings look a little more interesting. And go from there. Right now, I think I'm just going to stick with the colors I was using the other day. So I'm going to kind of work on making this. Statue itself, I don't think I'm adding too much to, but I'm gonna kind of that's coming in. Appreciate you for being here. I'll look up in a moment. Just trying to get my black marker to come through a little bit better. I think it's dying out. Nice. It's coming back a little bit. Anybody come in? See somebody there. Tiffany! Thank you! And if you can, because I'm trying to get, what's her name's, Superwoman's attention. If you share out the Love Lift track yourself, or even if you're retweeting, make sure to tag Superwoman, right? Her real name is Lily Singh with 2 L's. Her Twitter handle is I Superwoman I. You'll know it's her because she's wearing a yellow winter hat, and she's got the blue verified check mark next to her name. So, I'm asking. So, if the Love Lift track, right? The new one, One Love Superwoman. If you share out that video yourself, or even if you retweet my posts, make sure you tag Lily Singh, Superwoman. Because the more people that tag her saying, hey, you need to check out this video, you know, the more I can get people to do that, the more likely she might actually see it. I kind of, I guess you could say I was kind of spamming her earlier in her comment section in some of her tweets. I was just trying to get her attention. I was trying not to do it too much. I did it to like 3 or 4 different posts of her, and I try to tag other people, and like, because I really want her to see it. I mean, to be honest with you, the video wasn't exactly what I intended on making, but I thought it was fun and silly, so I went with it because I really haven't had the energy or the time to make a video the way I wanted to. Um, but yeah, I really want her to see it. My favorite parts are with my niece. I was trying to make the whole video with my niece, but she wasn't really cooperating. The few parts where you could tell she was cooperating, that was the only parts I was able to get her to do what I wanted her to do. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do because originally I was like, hey, you want to do a video with me? No. So instead of asking her, I just started like setting up and getting ready to do the video. And and she kind of followed through on it. She played around with me for a little bit, so I used what I could. And I mean, it got me laughing in a couple of spots. So, yeah, I mean, I like the overall way it came out and stuff. So, and stuck in your head. One love super, one love super. Next person, I already know who the next Love Lift track is going to be for. I got the lyrics already. I just got to start making the music for it. And that one will come out next month. I want to try, when it comes to the Love Lift tracks, I want to try to stick to like roughly the same time of month when I put them out, since I'm trying to do them monthly. But the next one is for Ellen DeGeneres. Because if anyone deserves to get a Love Lift track made for them, it's her. So, and that one, not only am I posting it to YouTube, I'm posting that one everywhere. I'm even going to try to post it to EllenTube. So, alright. I'm going to put this back up because I'm sure you want to watch the art. You want to watch the art? Because right now I'm just adding little extra details to the statue one, just to kind of like give it a little more dimension and texture and whatever, kind of make it stand out a little bit more. Because right now the statue kind of just blends in with everything, and it kind of gets lost because it is all black, and it the parts that I didn't color are it's basically like she's transparent so you can see through her. So I'm just trying to add a little texture and make it more, you know like I said, this to kind of make it really pop and work. Doesn't look too one-dimensional. So put you back. Welcome to anyone who's come in. I appreciate it. Appreciate you that you hit the like button. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm in here still. Hi. nobody ever comes to my streams. No. It's all good. Let's see. Hello. What's up? Am I the baby of the family? No. I'm the oldest of 5. I have my 2 brothers, and I have 2 half sisters from my father and his wife. But I am the oldest. That's starting to look a little bit more like what I was trying to do. If you haven't noticed, I'm kind of addicted to the cloud look, or the fog look. And I guess I'm just trying to perfect it with marker. And I think that idea for this is really. This is the second person, Ghostly. I don't know how well you can see it from up there, but I'll give you a closer look in a moment. Is there a reason why you asked that question? Are you getting feelings. You're getting energies while I'm drawing. Fanifa. Fanifa. Rochelle. Broccoli. Sheldon. I'm just gonna call you Sheldon. Nicole, how are you? I want nothing from you, okay, Stephanie? Okay? Okay. Okay. Alright, so a little closer look. I gotta do something to the face, but I'm afraid to mess it up. It pops so much better on the camera. Kind of like that. It's not as pink in person. Let me flip it and see what else I can do to it. I'm gonna go for it. There we go. Didn't screw it up too much. Although she looks like she's mean mugging now. So if you haven't yet, my new Love Lift track is out. I have the link in the description of the stream. When you get a chance, go check it out. Go share it. Please tag Lily Singh on Twitter, because I would really like her to see it. Ooh, I just got that tingle. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And hello to anybody that's up there. Thanks to those that are still here. Appreciate it. I will be with you in a moment because I think I'm actually almost done with this. Hello. Alright, so alright, so there we go. Hi, Nicole. What's up, Remy? Still feel like the statue there isn't really popped the way I want it. Feel like something needs to happen like right there for it to. And the statue is requested by Fruity. What's up, Remy Moore? How you doing, my friend? Right, I'm just gonna keep it on me for now, because I think I'm just gonna touch it up a tiny bit and I think it's done. So, there's just something about this particular side that's bothering me that I have to do something about. Sounds like we're all in the same boat. Sounds like we're all kind of burnt out a little bit. Because, I mean, what was it? Last night, I didn't go into anybody's stream last night, and obviously I didn't stream. And I spent most of last night finishing the edit on the Love Lift track. And today I wanted to work out. My intention was to wake up, do a little cleaning, and go work out. I was so out of it today, I could barely get up to do anything. Like, I promoted the Love Lift track, but that's really all I kind of had the energy to do. Like, every time I would stand up, my head would be deep fog. I was kind of a little lightheaded. So, I don't know if that's just a sign of the weather changing. You know, the spring is coming. Or what? Yeah. And, what's your name? Nicole. um, I heard what you were saying about you think you might be getting arthritis. I got the same issue going on with my hands. You know, when I lie down, or if I have my hands in a particular position, it doesn't even matter. If I just sit with my hands down or to my side, you know, if I keep it there long enough, my hands get really, really stiff and achy right in the knuckles. And especially in the morning, if I go to like bend my hand, they kind of do like a quick pop like that. Like, you don't hear a pop, but you can see and feel it. So like especially my pinky, if I go to bend my hand, it's like it doesn't just do what it's doing now. It kind of does like a pop. Like, you know, and like even right now, even though I'm drawing, it's not really hurting as much, but I can feel the pressure around the knuckles right now. You know. And it sucks that it's on the left hand, especially because I'm a lefty. So. A little bit, especially when I first wake up or first try to move them, it'll be a little painful to try to bend, you know, but I got it in both hands, but it's annoying when it's the hand that you use. It's more annoying, I should say. It's annoying no matter what hand you use, but I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I think that looks a little bit better. The statue itself, I didn't do anything else to the bottom or the background. Just trying to get the statue where I feel good about it. I think it's in a better spot now. Like, I think it pops just enough. Is it just me, or does it look like she's got a belly button? Bring you a little closer. She's got a crooked belly button. Right there. Bring it close again. Figures Foodie's not here tonight. And she's the one that requested that I do a statue. And this was meant to be fog, but I guess it can be whatever you think it is. You know what it kind of makes me think? This is canvas. I started this at home, Remy. My weekend vlog, my old vlog, my weekend live stream. I did a live stream Saturday night, and Foodie, I forget the rest of her in the screen name, but Foodie requested me to do a statue or a skyline. So the back of it is all acrylic, but the statue and everything on the bottom is the Sharpies. And everything behind the scribbles down here are part of the acrylic. And I really like doing that now. I like using the acrylic to get a nice backdrop. And then once it's fully settled, drawing on top of it with the Sharpies, because I can get a little more defined with the markers than I could. Because Originally, I never used to use paint in general. But what kind of got me inspired to start using paint was the spray paint um, artists that you see throughout social media. I was like, I don't want to work with spray paint because I can't deal with fumes. um, and I know how I am when it comes to paint in general. I'm kind of heavy-handed. Um, and to get the type of details that I would want, I'm like, I could do better with like marker or pencil or whatever. And I started playing with the Sharpies right around the same time that I started painting. So, but yeah, now I think it's done. I still want to do something with the background, but I'm like, don't mess with it anymore. I think it looks fine the way it is. Just feel like I want something else there, but the more, I'm sure if I leave it alone long enough and I just kind of look at it, eventually it's just gonna tell me, yeah, I'm done. Because I know if I keep messing with it, I'm gonna mess it up. So one of my biggest concerns with this was the face, and I'm happy that the face came out pretty decent. Yeah, when I finish the stream, I'll take a picture and uh, put it up everywhere. I'll take a picture and put it up everywhere. Post it up. Post it up. Post it up. I got a spasm in my back. Muscle spasm, like right behind right under my left shoulder blade. But, yeah. It's more annoying than painful. I mean, it is painful, but it's more annoying than painful. Because if you move a certain way, it like it takes your breath away, and I'm like, I think I am done with this. So I'm gonna put the markers back in its exploding pouch. I don't get them that often, but the last couple of days I've been very achy and whatever. I started taking my apple cider vinegar just in case I'm about to get sick. Trying to fight it off before it gets a chance. Um, yeah, I might do something with this. Because I don't know if you see it. I tried to add little lines behind her right here. And it just kind of looks like a little kid took a marker and scribbled lines, so I may want to define that later. I don't want to mess with it right now. Yeah, so I'm not gonna stay on too much longer. Um, my intention wasn't to stay on for too long. I figure I could cap it off. Um, I can cap it off at the 2 hour mark. I think 2 hours is a good, solid time for a stream. The last couple weeks, I've been doing like 3 and 4 hour streams. What time is it for you now? Yeah, it'll be. You're at what, 11:45, almost. Yeah, that's what I'm intending. I'm intending to stay. It'll be 3. It'll be 3 a.m. here. If anybody wants me to stay on, I will. I'll just be transferring to Tiffany's favorite spot. Yeah, so I'll be on. I'll stay on at least for the next 15 minutes. Anybody that wants me to stay on, I will stay. We'll just go out to the security vehicle. Yeah, but I know how much some of you like to hang out as long as possible. Well, Tiffany, I'll leave it up to you because you like the car rides. And we all just complained about being extra tired. So, yeah, I'm actually a little bit more awake than I have. I came into work. I came into work, and literally 10 minutes being here, I was dozing off already. Like, I was at the point where I couldn't keep my eyes open, even if I wanted. It was like one of those forced moments, like, you need to shut your eyes or I'm going to shut them for you. And I did end up lying down for a minute just to let myself. All right, Tiffany, just for you, I'll keep it going. Nicole, if you have to go, go. Don't feel obligated to stay. And I'll just transfer. You'll just transfer over to the vehicle. And I'm debating whether tomorrow night if I'm gonna start the next Love Live track or not. because I have an idea on where I want to go with the music. And once again, the newest one is still out. It's still out. Just came out. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. Thank you very much. Are either of you going live tomorrow night? Or thinking of it? I've been alright. Just my energy has been, like everybody else, my energy has been kind of blah. Well, if you want to go live tomorrow night, Tiffany, you can go live and it will let me work on. That would allow me just to work on the Love Lift track, and not, like I don't care if I go live or not. So if somebody else goes live around the time that I normally do, then I can just watch and support you while working on my Love Lift track. All right. And I started this at 1 a.m. my time, which would have been 11 your time, Tiffany. Because I figured that way, I figure, yeah, because I figured, that way, I fi- ah. Remy, did you check out the new Love Lift track? Did you? Did you, huh? Huh? Did you? Did you check out the new Love Lift track with Mr. Moore? Mr. Remy Moore? Did you? Did you? Did you? Did you? Did you? I know you two did. But the question is, the most important question, did Mr. Remy Moore check out the new Love Lift track? That's the most important question of the night. And I think he left. I think he went to go watch it. Maybe. Did you? Did you watch it? Did you? Are you going to watch it? Or did you leave? I answered. You answered. Where did you answer? Alright, no problem. Well, it is in the link of the live stream, so feel free. And if you happen to feel like sharing it out, make sure you tag Lily Singh, aka Superwoman. Hold on. Where is it? This is her Twitter. It's I Superwoman I. And it's Lily with 2 L's. You'll know it's hers. You'll know it's her channel because not her channel. You'll know it's her Twitter account because she's verified, so she'll have the little blue and white check mark. And the picture she has, she's wearing a yellow Scully cap, winter hat, beanie, whatever you want to call it. So many different names for that type of hat. Knitted hat, winter hat, Scully. So that's cute. Nice. Scully, not Scotty, Scully. Post it to Twitter. No problemo. For sure, one love. Spreading that one love, one love, one love. Spreading that one love, one love, one love. The whole thing didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it to, but it came out as good as I could make it, and I'm happy where it is because I wouldn't have posted it otherwise. And once again, the next Love Live track after the April, the target of the April, no pun intended, not talking about my name. Oh yeah? I was trying to go, I think the way she pronounced it, I was trying to go for like a soca, upbeat, Indian style music. You know, I want to say the soca music because Lily Singh likes to listen to soca music and like that really upbeat, you know, Caribbean, I guess you can say Caribbean style, or, you know, style music. KJ, what is it? Thank you for coming in. Hit that like button, I appreciate it. One love, one love, one love. And I think my little my little niece stole the video, which is kind of what I wanted to happen anyway. She likes to perform. Hello. Okay, goodbye. Whenever, even when I say that, when I say, "Oh, I just stopped in to say hello," right? I like all I hear myself do is like, okay, so I said hello. Okay, bye. Foodie, you're here. Is Foodie here? Where's Foodie? You guys saw her before I did. Where is she? I've been live for 2 hours. Okay, Foodie, you ready? You ready? It's all good. But Foodie, you ready? Okay. Dun 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 dun. Oh my god, muscle spasm. I'll bring it closer and get a little more detail of the statue. I may fix up this little bit in the back. I'm not quite sure yet. Because I was trying to give it more of like this feel back there, but not go as like gun ho on it. I just wanted to be more faded, but because it just looks like a kid scribbled in the back, I may fix that later. But yeah, muscle spasm. Yeah, it's good. Every time I lean back, my back goes, yeah, spaz. Have a good one, Nicole. And I will sign it. I'm just letting what I did tonight settle. Because I've learned the hard way. If I try to sign it right after I've finished, my signature just kind of fades out. So if I wait until like tomorrow or something, I can sign it. Wait, till later. And if you haven't checked it out yet, the new Love Lift Track video is out. Make sure you check it out. The link is in the description. Not only leave a comment, but share it out. And if you share it on Twitter, please tag Lily Singh, Superwoman, because I want her to see it. That's her Twitter handle. That's her name, Lily with 2 L's. And here, let me explain a little bit about the song and the video, right? Superwoman, which is her YouTube persona, right? Lily Singh. If you've watched any of her videos, and if you haven't, go subscribe to both of her channels and start watching some of her stuff. She's big on equality. She's big on um, she has a campaign called Girl Love. Because we know how bad things can get, and I guess women in general tend to like to put each other down instead of lifting each other up, and she's about lifting people up, especially women. And one of the things that she does every year around her birthday is she gets these Rafikis made. If you've seen the part in the video where I said Rafiki, and I don't have it on now because I took it off, but you saw the little thing that I had on the bracelet I had on my hand, my wrist. She started in Kenya, Africa, South Africa, and she was helping. What she was doing, she was helping to raise money for girls in Kenya to go to school, and also give their mothers a way to afford to send their kids to school, their girls to school. So she started the campaign, the Rafiki campaign, with I think it's we.com. And the mothers make the Rafiki charm blade. It's not really I guess you can either wear it as a necklace or a bracelet because it's like it's stretchy, so you can put it around your wrist, you can put it around your neck, whatever. So she's done it 3 years in a row. The first year it was just girls in Kenya. The mothers would make the necklaces or the bracelet with the little charm on it, and all the proceeds to that would help send girls to Kenya. And like I said, because the mothers are making it gives the mothers a job to be to make some kind of living. Then I forget if it was I think she's done it the last 3 years. And each year she's added on another school or another country. So she started in Kenya. She went to India, where her roots are. Like, her family is originally from India. They live. She was born and raised in Canada, but her parents are from India. So she brought that same campaign to India to help young women in India, and then she helped in Ecuador. I keep wanting to say Guatemala because I could have sworn that's what it was, but just before I was about to finish recording my video, I wanted to double check, and I probably should have done that a long time ago when I was making the music. I said, let me just make sure that it's actually Guatemala and not, another country. And I looked it up, and it was Ecuador. It wasn't Guatemala. So, but so far she's done Ecuador, India, and Kenya. She started with Kenya. So, and that's why, like, in that second verse, that's why I threw that in there. I was like, from Guatemala, I'm still saying the old line, from Ecuador to Kenya, Rafikis to school, and then the One Love thing, she loves Bob Marley so much that I don't know if it's One Love or if it's another Bob Marley song, but she has it written on the back. She has it. She has a verse inscribed on her bedroom wall, one of her walls in her bedroom. She has and on her shoulder. If you go watch one of her videos, she has a tattoo on her shoulder that says One Love. So I'm like, that's in, the little bit, that woo thing that you hear in the chorus and towards the end of the song. That's something that she does. Because she has two channels. She has a vlog channel and she has a main channel where she does skits and rants. And at the end of her skits and rants, she's like, and this is, and that's in, um, she's like, one love Superwoman, and that is a wrap. Woo! I don't know what the woot was all about, and she has like, when you saw me doing this, it's because she has like the symbol for Superwoman. I still don't know how to do it. Let's see, I think it goes like this. I don't know if you can see it. It's supposed to be an S. Like, it's her version of like the Superman sign, but it's for Superwoman. I don't know if that's what it looks like. but she does this thing at the end of her video where she goes, she's like, one love Superwoman, and that is a wrap, and zoop. So like I purposely put things in there that like speak to her message, of spreading love and equality and, empowering women. So was the only thing that I had to double check was the three countries that she was doing the Rafikis for and stuff. Other than that, I already knew everything else because I watch her on a regular basis. Like I said, and this is why, the same with all my Love Lift tracks. Like, any of the Love Lift tracks, if you go back to any of them, even if you go back to the playlist and you tag, now there's 5 people. If you tag the 5 people that I did those Love Lift tracks for, like, not only do I want them to see it and share it, but I generally just want them to see it to show them, look, this is what you inspired. This is my way of showing gratitude, and this is my way of standing side by side with you in the, to put out the positive content that you guys talk about and what you try to show in your personal videos and why I watch you. And why so many people watch them and get inspired by the people that I've done it for. Ellen DeGeneres. I already got the song written. Music started forming. Yeah. I know she's not a content creator. I mean, her videos show up on YouTube, but we all know she has her own Ellen Tube. And if anyone is deserving or should get a shout out in something called the Love Lift track, it's her. All right, have a good night, Remy. And when I finish the Ellen one, when it comes out the way I want it to come out, I'm posting that thing everywhere. I'm posting that on EllenTube, not just YouTube. I'm going to EllenTube and I'm posting that video there. Because I want that. I want her to see that. Unfortunately, it's not like I wanted it to be an upbeat song, but I'm letting the music and the lyrics tell me where it wants to go, and it's gonna be a little bit more on the serious note. But it's gonna. I think if it comes out the way I want, it's gonna come out really nice. Because right now I have, I don't have the full music coming through, but I have like the going into the song. Let's see. Let me see if I can give you a really rough sneak peek of the lyrics. Remind you, I can't. She said, all right. She said, be kind to one another. Here we go. I'm losing it. Like, I'm trying to do it while I'm trying to keep a rhythm, but it's not working. So basically, it's gonna start off with that like hi-hat, right? And then the chorus goes, she said, be kind to one another. Laugh with each other. She said, help one another. Show love to each other. That's her message to the world with everything that she does. Whether she gives 5 G's, no. Whether she gives 10 G's, or makes you laugh till you pee. Her intentions are simple. Bring love to the world. Every tear and every smile. No, her heart is truly pure. No, she didn't always have it all. Like you, she had her stumbles and her falls. One of the first to say, hey, I'm gay. A ripple that would change the game. Yes, like you, she had a few dark days. But look at her today. Look at her today. She said, be kind to one another. Laugh at each other. She said, see, I'm trying to get the rhythm again. Just be kind to one another. Laugh with each other. Said, help one another. Show love to each other. She said, be kind to one another. Laugh with each other. Be kind to one another. I already lost it. So she said, be kind to one another. Laugh with each other. She said, help one another. Show love to each other. Yeah, I'll give you the full lyrics. There's only 2 of you in here anyway. right? So let me start from the beginning, and I'll give you the full lyric. She said, "Be kind to one another, laugh with each other, should help one another, show love to each other." That's her message to the world with everything that she does. Whether she gives 10 G's or makes you laugh till you pee. That's my favorite line. Her intentions are simple. Bring love to the world. With every tear and every smile. Know her heart is truly pure. She didn't always have it all. Like you, she had her stumbles, her falls. One of the first to say, "Hey, I'm gay." A ripple that would change the game. Well, yes, like you, she had a few dark days. But look at her today. Look at her today. She said, "Be kind to one another. Laugh with each other." She said, "Help one another. Show love to each other." She said, "Be kind to one another. Laugh with each other." She said, "Help one another. Show love to each other." With all that she does for people of the world, you'd think that'd be the end. Not even a chance. From gorillas to elephants, cats and dogs. Like I said before, she does it with love, with a heart so pure. She's changed the lives of so many. I'm sure including her own. An angel in Hollywood with more than just a talk show. It's a platform, a world mountain built with love and laughter. Now she'll joke and say she gets to dance at the top alone. But you know her mountain is big enough for us all. Be kind, show love, let's laugh, let's dance. And there might be more coming towards the end of that, but right now that's what I have. Oh, spasm. Spasm. But yeah, that's lyrically where I am right now. And it's gonna have that kind of there we go. Do it with the keys. Right, so it's gonna be gonna have that really tight, rhythm. As far as like anything else musically, I don't know exactly where I want to go with it, but I mean I can feel it. But right now it's just that rhythm. So, and my goal is to have it done, music and video, by the same time next month, April 10th. 10th or the 15th. One of the two. I almost didn't put the video out last night because I originally had said that it was going to be out on the 10th, and I tried to get it done before midnight East Coast, so I wouldn't miss that deadline, and I almost pushed it back to March 15th, the end of the week, but I was like, no, I want to put it out, so I put it out, 2 o'clock in the, actually I put it out at like 3 in the morning. I'll be right back. My bladder is yelling at me right now. I'll be right back. Yeah, we're all going through aches and pains. It seems. No, it is not. Start. Guess. Guess my birthday. How'd you know? Nope. No Libra. My husband's a Libra. I'm not. Virgo. September 1. I made a mistake. Hi, Battle Droid. How are you? Hit the like button. Thank you for coming in. And I will be going outside momentarily. Yep. I'm a Labor Day baby. Yeah. I almost did something to that painting. So, once again, that's the painting. When in December. Are you in winter solstice, baby? A couple days before my brother's. My brother is the 21st. He's in winter solstice, baby. Yeah, I would think that would be the case for anyone around that time of year. I'm a little lightheaded. Let's go for a ride, shall we? Tiffany's favorite part of the stream. I think I'm just gonna start calling that. Calling it that from now on. I think it's your favorite part because we actually start moving. It becomes like a real reality show. It's like the low-key version of Cops. The much more safer version of Cops. That's alright, everybody missed the beginning of the stream. I was on for about 15 minutes before anybody came. Well, actually, Stephanie was the first one. FIFA Nifa came in right after I started, but I was pretty much alone for at least 15 minutes after that. So the weather is slowly starting to warm up. Not by much, but this last snowstorm, the snow is finally starting to melt a little bit. Oh. Insomnia streams. plug you in. You are now charging. I'm glad you guys are actually entertained because I personally, I'm sorry. I personally me and Tiffany talked about it before. Some of the other streams, they're just a little too slow for me. I can only watch them for so long before I'm like, okay, I gotta go. I mean, even mine, when I feel like I'm not doing anything or I'm just kind of staring at the screen, I'm like, in my brain, I'm going, how's this entertaining? I even for me, when I have quiet nights, or when I'm just staring at the screen, I'm like, I would have left by now. That's why when you guys are like, I love your streams, I'm like, really? Because I would have left. Yeah, I got some good people in here. I got some good people. So positive and comfortable, I said I would leave my own stream. That would be kind of funny, I think. I'd start a stream. No, you guys hang out. I'll be back, and I'll come back. Alright, give me a minute. So I have to back this vehicle back. Gotta back up a little bit. Alright. You ready for your ride? My brother has a Toyota. I can't drive small cars, man. I really can't drive small cars. It's like seriously can't drive small cars. It has to be an SUV. I'll stick with public transportation if I can't have an SUV. You all know what I want. And I don't just want, like, I love SUVs. And originally, before I fell in love with the Jeep, originally I just wanted it. I wanted an SUV, but I also wanted like a green car. I wanted either some kind of hybrid SUV or, something that was eco-friendly. And then 3 years ago, when my brother was trying to sell his father's car, and I told him, why don't you just give it to me so I could stop borrowing your car? And he gave it to me. I was like, the radio didn't work. The fabric on the ceiling was falling down. The radio still doesn't work because I never bothered to fix it. Because I honestly didn't think it was gonna last as long as it did, even if I was repairing stuff. Because it's like 18. It's a 97, so it's like 20. Now it's 22. It was 18 years old when I got it. Or 19 years old, something like that. Yeah, so I don't know, something like that. I've had it for at least 3 years. But even without the radio and like the few things that I haven't bothered to fix on it, I fell in love with the car. I fell in love with it. I was like, you can see my videos from 2016. You can see my videos from back then when I got it. And I'm like, the radio doesn't work, the ceiling's falling, but I love my car. I'm blessed to have it. I got it. I believe I got it under the law of attraction because it's my first car, and I always said my first car has to be an SUV. And I was like, granted, it's not the exact car that I would want, but I am in love with it. Blah 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 blah. And then, sometime that year, or within that first year of having the car, I started noticing the Jeep Wranglers, and I just loved the style of it, the colors. Like the Wranglers had like all these vibrant colors, and the blue and the red and the white. The colors just really pop because a lot of them are have the black trim with the solid bright white and the bright red and the blue. And originally I wanted the blue Jeep Wrangler. I saw it one day. I was like, I like that car. I really like that car. I love the solid body with the black trim. It looks like nothing else on the road. Like, as much as I love Jeep, I don't want another Cherokee because it looks like every other SUV out on the road. Like, if you're not a car person and you're just looking at the car from the side view, say like from the driver's side or whatever, and you put it up next to a couple of other SUVs, the smaller Jeeps, the Cherokee, the Latitude, whatever the other models of the Jeep, they all look like CRV or RAV4 or whatever. They all have a basic look to basically the same look, but the Jeep Wrangler, that one, like, and recently, like I said in that last Jeep video that I made last week, my brother kind of put it in my head, why don't you try to get another car so you can maybe drive for Lyft or for Uber. So I was like, okay, if I have to settle for something that's not the Wrangler, what would I get? And I saw an advertisement for the Jeep Compass Trailhawk from I think it was the 2018 model that had a little bit of black on the hood. I was like, I like that because even though it looks like every other SUV, that little bit of black on the hood gave it a little bit more personality. It gave it enough of a difference to go, it still looks like, oh, have a good night, Tiffany. Wasn't paying attention and stuff, but where is it? Fruity that's leaving. Okay, I just looked. Have a good night, Tiffany. Thank you for hanging out. But the Trailhawk, the Compass Trailhawk, it's an SUV. It's a little smaller than the Cherokee. Um, but the one that has the little bit of black on the hood, that like I said, it gave it just enough of a change up in the way that it looked that I didn't actually look down there. I should go down there. That I was like, okay, if I had to settle, I would get that. In the Latitude, price wise, not the Latitude, the Compass Trailhawk, price wise is a bit more reasonable than the Wranglers. The Wranglers go for 30,000 or more. The Trailhawk, I seen them as low as say 19,000. So, hey, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Life with Stephanie. Make sure you hit that like button. And thank you for the new support. Thank you for hitting all the buttons. I'm just on my routine route here at work. I will be parking momentarily. Yeah, me and Foodie work nights. We work the graveyard shifts, so this is my way of staying awake. Alright, hold on a moment. I'm gonna have to put you down for a moment so I can park. Nice. What do you get? You taking vacation time? Oh. Let me just get a little settled. I'm coming. Ah, okay. So you just work 2 nights a week. Yeah, I need to get into more actual videos because as much as you guys enjoyed the streams, I do want to put out like actual video content. Be like, don't you hate that? It's like, you didn't have to give me the hours and now you're going to punish me. A girl got to make a living. You're going to punish me because you gave me overtime? No problem. And hey, while you're supporting, if you haven't checked it out yet, the link to my last video is in the description. I'm trying to get as many people as I can to tweet it out, put it on share it on Twitter, and tag Lily Singh, aka Superwoman. I don't know if you know who Lily Singh is. She's one of the top female YouTubers. And the last video is a song. All her information is in the link of that video, as far as like her channels. But if you share it on Twitter, or if you look for me on Twitter and look up my last couple of posts, you can retweet and tag her that way and just say, hey, you really need to check out the video. Because I'm trying to get as many people to get her attention to go watch the video. Because I would really like to get her reaction. I would really like, I want to, even if she just messages me direct and like, I love the video, thanks so much. I would love for her to share it too and shout me out. But if all I get is, yo, I love what you're doing, keep doing it, that would be awesome. For the live streams, yeah. So if you share out the video, if you share it directly from your Twitter, her Twitter handle is lowercase I Superwoman, lowercase I, and her real name is Lily Singh, Lily with 2 L's. You'll know it's her Twitter account if it has the blue check mark, because she is verified. And her pictures, I believe she's wearing a yellow beanie, a yellow winter hat. And stuff. And even, like I said, even if you go to my Twitter account, you can retweet all the links that I put, all the tweets I put out about the video and tag her in and say, hey, you really need to check out this video. You know, this girl is spreading love, shouting you out and spreading love, and spreading love not just to you but to everybody. Go check it out. Go check it out. Because if I can get enough people, to go, and if you haven't checked out her stuff, you should go check her out. She's awesome. She's high energy. She's very motivational. She's very inspiring. She does a lot of great stuff. The girl's work ethic is insane. Like, yep, in about 50 seconds, 45 seconds. But I thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. It does definitely mean a lot. This, hopefully, I think I'm very close. I don't know how close I am, but I'm pretty close to hitting 10,000 minutes. I believe when I looked on my computer, because on my computer, if you look at your studio, if you look at your analytics from from an actual computer, you can find your hours. But from the studio, the creator studio from the app only shows it as minutes, which stinks. Because then you have to sit there and do math. Who wants to do math? But I believe when I last checked it, when I did the live stream at home, it said I was a little over 1,000 hours. So I just need a couple more thousand. See, and that's the other thing. Like, on one side, the Love Lift tracks are really genuinely to show love to the creators that have inspired me, to also spread love and inspire others to spread love and lift people up. But the selfish part of that, thank you. The selfish part of that is I want them to see it, like it, and shout me out. Because all these channels have have million plus. The majority, for the exception of one channel, for the exception of one person, 4 out of the 5 people that I made a Love Lift track for have 10 million or more subscribers. I work at a thoroughbred racetrack, a horse racetrack in Boston. I'm from Boston. And I do security. A horse track lit. And if you know anything about horse racing and you know what's in Boston, then you have an idea. No, they do not. And we barely have races anymore. Most of what happens here now is they show racing from other racetracks around the country. Well, you're. Oh, I thought that said 2000. I was like, well, you're close. I try not to say it because I don't really want people, you know, because technically I'm not supposed to, I'm not really supposed to be doing this at work, you know, and for somewhat safety reasons too. But every now and again I forget, or you happen to see the sign. So, yeah, yep, 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 yep. You know why that's so annoying? Was before before the end of before the beginning at the end of 2016, I was maybe because before they changed the rules last year, I believe it was you needed to have over 100 subscribers and 10,000 lifetime hours, meaning 10,000 hours through the life of your channel, right? I was probably a couple hundred from hitting 10,000 hours. Or it was hours? No, it was views. I think you needed 10,000 views. It was either 10,000 hours or 10,000 views. I forget which. But I was like a couple hundred away. And then stupid, what's his face, did what he did and changed the, he did what he did and they decided to change the, yeah. He, because of what, because of, I'm sure that wasn't just because of him, but he definitely escalated the situation. 'Cause I'm sure they are looking to do something like that already for the fact because of the fact that they did it so quickly after that had happened. So it was probably already in the works, and because of that incident, it just gave them more reason to go. You know what? We're doing, we're gonna rush it, and we're gonna do it now instead of later. So it sucks, and because they keep changing the rules, now they're getting more and more concerned about safety and regulations and pleasing the advertisers that but I want to just keep I try to keep myself as mellow as possible. I try to not do anything too crazy, you know or anything that would bring too much to get flagged or anything like that. So Yeah, I think it's a mixture of that, a couple of things. I don't think it was solely that incident. I think it was a combination. Yeah. Yeah, but a lot of it comes from it doesn't a lot of it comes from the advertisers, you know? So it's not like it's 100% coming out of YouTube's pocket. Technically, it's not even coming out of YouTube's pocket, it's coming out of Google's pocket. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end it. Thank you for hanging out, Foodie. Thank you to everybody that came and hung out. Thanks to anyone that makes it to the end of this after the fact. I appreciate you. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Don't forget to go check out the new Love Lift track and go tag uh, Lily Singh, aka Superwoman. Let her know she needs to check out that video. And hey, Foodie, if you really want that painting, um, either email me or private message me on social media, and we could talk price. All right, so you can DM me, private message me, and we'll talk about it. Um, but until then, till the next video, live stream, whatever it may be, um, stay positive, stay happening, stay happy. As always, like, love, share, inspire. Don't forget, love is everything. And I shall see you next time. Much love.